Hey everyone, it's Steve from the garden. It's been several weeks since we last flipped this compost bin, and now that the grass is growing, I have a fresh source of nitrogen I can mix into the pile. So that's what I'm going to do today. Is I'm going to start flipping the pile from here over to this other empty bin. Now, after the last time I flipped it, the pile did get up to like 120 degrees, and it sustained that temperature for actually a couple weeks. And now it's getting down to about 95 degrees. So it's time to flip it. And since I have my nitrogen source, let's go ahead and get that mixed in. You can see here we have a nice clean edge to look at the compost right now. And it's funny that it's kind of striped in areas that are wet and moist versus the more dry areas. I don't know if that's simply from flipping it over and I happen to layer them that way, but you can see this pallet's leaning over, and the only thing that's kind of keeping it upright right now is the rope that's attached to the fence. So I'm going to kind of dig out this section first, get that flipped over, that way I can straighten the pallet out. Now that I have a little bit of a layer of the existing compost in there, I'm going to start sprinkling in the fresh grass clippings to add that nitrogen. We'll put it in there a little bit thickly, and then we'll add some more compost from the other bin. Now that I've kind of reached the middle of the pile, I'm grabbing some of the material off the top of the other one, which is drier, and get it mixed into the center. That way I get an even distribution of everything from the middle to the outside and from the outside to the middle. The belt broke on my lawnmower, so I guess I'm done cutting grass for today. It's getting kind of late anyways. But I want to show you what the material looks like currently, so you can see why it's breaking down. You can see even though it's breaking down, there's still a lot of very carbonous material in here, so it needs a lot more composting. It's been a few days since I repaired the belt on my rotting lawnmower, and I was able to finish cutting the grass and mixing some of that grass in with the compost to heat it all back up again. So let's take a quick look at what the temperature is at now. So as we come in, we can see that the temperature is now, actually it's just a little bit above 160. When I finished filling up the bin, it had gone right up to the top, but you can see it's already dropped down again, and that's part of the nitrogen doing that, is helping break down all that carbonous material. So with the bin fully flipped over, I'm going to wait a couple weeks before I go and try to flip it another time. And at that point, I'll evaluate whether I need to add some more grass clippings to help boost the nitrogen level again. So expect to see that video in probably like 3 or 4 weeks. So until then, I hope you enjoyed, got something out of this, and we'll see you on the next one.